Hello everyone, and welcome back to a special edition of Thoughts and Views from Mama Longhorn. I'm your host, Michelle Poole, also known as Mama Longhorn. I'd like to welcome every one of y'all back to my show. I am back. It's been a while. I understand it's been months. I haven't left, just took a break. A lot of things have happened since I last recorded a video. Took a great vacation during the summer. Unfortunately, we lost my mom to cancer. My husband had major surgery on a benign tumor, thank God. Everything is a-okay now, and he's still recovering and on his way to make a full recovery. But one thing has not changed is the love for my Longhorns. They haven't changed. But anyway, I would like to take this opportunity in this edition of Thoughts and Views of Mama Longhorn to reintroduce my show for the people that may have forgotten about my show, or maybe I have new people watching my show. I do post this not only on YouTube but on Facebook, just to get a little feeler out there, and all my family and friends are on there, or not all of them, but most of them are. So, if y'all like Longhorn football, or you just want to be a fan of mine and support me, that's awesome too. So anyway, let me tell you a little bit about what I do here. But first of all, I do want to say it's great to be back. And as usual, as always, I do have a lot to talk about with my Texas Longhorns. So anyway, let me introduce my show. It is Thoughts and Views from Mama Longhorn, and it's just a football talk show. I'm a super fan, been a super fan for almost 30 years. I'm old enough to be their mom, so that's where you get the Mama Longhorn. I redeem them as my kids, my boys. So what it is I just talk about the recruiting, the draft, the games, the breakout plays, the breakout players. I just dote on the Texas Longhorns. So if anyone wants to join along and follow me, be my guest, because the more the merrier. Or if you just want to see me being silly and talking about football, or share my passion, or see me do my passion. I've always wanted to have a YouTube or videos that I talk silly stuff about football. It's always been a hobby of mine. So let me tell you what I do. A little fun fact about me is I'm such a super fan that I actually follow the recruiting and all these guys. I put a lot of time and effort. Not that I'm a stalker or anything like that. I watch football for the love of football. So I follow the recruiting each year, and I write them down in a book, and I put them in my phone, entering my phone as I learn new recruits. I'm wired to several news outlets, so I know all the breaking news and everything that comes with it. Not only do I follow them for the next 4 years, I follow them after the draft. I watch the draft. Sometimes I record it. Sometimes I just watch the entire thing. And I do watch where our Longhorns go, so that way I can watch their success on the NFL teams that they go to. And we have several of them in the NFL today that I love to watch. So I have several NFL teams that I watch because of the Longhorns. And even the ones that don't go to the NFL, I wish them well in everything that they do. But with all that being said, I do want to say that there has been a lot of things have happened since the last video. I'm not going to go into full detail and go backwards. And there's been a lot of wackiness going on with COVID and recruiting, the decommitments, the commitments, the recommitments, and the recruiting going forward, and also the Eyes of Texas controversy, whether they sing it or they don't sing it, the racial equality. I'll just get this out of the way right now, and I'm not gonna focus on it because my focus is on the Texas Longhorns. But my views, and I can only speak for myself, is that it'll be what it'll be, folks. It is what it is. Whether they sing the Eyes of Texas or not, that's up to them. I'm there to watch. I'm a fan of the Texas Longhorns, no matter what. We all have our thoughts and our opinions and our views, and we all have a right to them. What we should not do is be divided by our comments, divided by our views or thoughts, whatever. We can agree to disagree. That's what I've always learned. So I don't love anyone less. I don't like anyone less. Just, let's keep it classy. That's all I ask. I do wanted to say before I go any further that with all the racial equality, I was raised to look at people through our eyes as people. I see people for people. I don't see people through color. And I could care less what color anyone is, what race they are. They're people to me. And that's what the Texas Longhorns are to me. So, and that goes for everyone. It depends on what kind of person you are to me is what matters to me. If you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. That's simple. I don't care what color we are. It makes no difference. So with that being said, we all matter. We are all victims. So in order to stop racism is to come together and stop creating the division ourselves. Stop separating each other from everyone. Be one. We're all Americans, and that's what should all matter. Again, I see people not color, and that is always how I've been raised, and that's how I will look upon this going forward forever. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. I'm very eternally grateful for how I was raised to see people and not color. So, moving on. What matters now is the team that we have now, the Texas Longhorns. They have started the season back in September. They've had some hiccups with their defense. They've had some hiccups in their offense. They've had all kinds of adjustments. I support them no matter what. That's the type of fan I am. I expect anyone who is a super fan of the Texas Longhorns. I understand that we get disappointed and discouraged and all that. But if you're a super fan, I believe everyone should support the Longhorns, win or lose. Because that's how I see them. They are people. They're young men. They're somebody's family members, friends. So I treat them as such. Because I love each and every one of them. I know what they can do. Matter of fact, my message to the Longhorns are, and this will always be my message, is play smart, make good decisions, play as a team, play as a family, and do everything I know y'all could do. Have fun and be safe. That is the key to winning, folks. Because what I see in every game that I see, each time that they're playing for one another and not just for themselves, as a family, when they play as a family, that's when they start making good choices, playing smart, making breakout plays, the right time, you know, that's when they succeed in the winning. So they need people like us to keep cheering them on and being there, generally being there for each and every one of them, and not being a part-time fan, a bandwagon fan, a fair weather fan, and they don't need the type of fans that only like them when they're playing. They are people off the field as well, and that's why I follow them so much. I have so much compassion for this team that I can't explain it. But they're my guys, and they always will be. I love the Texas Longhorns, and I will be a fan forever, win or lose. And I also want to send out a great congratulations to Kai Money, who's a sophomore, as actually came on to the Texas Longhorns as a walk-on. He's also a wide receiver. He made some breakout plays in the UTEP game earlier this season. But just recently, after practice, he was surprised with a scholarship. So Coach Herman phoned his parents and said he needed their help. He was talking to his dad, but he needed their help to help him give him a message after practice on the Jumbotron that he was going to be on scholarship. So I suggest everyone watch the video of it. It's so heart compelling. It actually brought tears to my eyes, because not every football player that comes to the University of Texas or any college, they don't always have a scholarship. A lot of them earn it. So Kai Money came on. He was asked to come to the Texas Longhorns as a walk-on. So Coach Herman phoned his dad, and one night after practice, on the Jumbotron, his dad appears, and he's announcing to his son, "You're now on scholarship." And all the field erupted in roars and applause, and I actually know what that sounds like, because the day that Sean and I got engaged, just in front of, it wasn't even the whole team, because the whole team is so big, but I could just imagine the sound of over 100 guys. But in our case, it was just the defensive backs and the special teams that erupted in applause, and roaring of congratulations and all that stuff, was clapping and all that. I could just imagine how that sounded. So congratulations to Kai Money, and I can't wait to see more from you, buddy, and I know you're going to do great. So I cannot say enough how much I know that I'm kind of off script. I do have a script a little bit, but I do go off script a little bit as well. I know I talk, my mouth gets a little faster than what I'm thinking, but I just can't contain my excitement and the love for my Longhorns. Thank you for watching and following along today, and I will be putting out new videos soon as the season continues. Today was like I said, a reintroduction to my show and what it's about and what I talk about. It is what it is, folks. It's a plain me, just nothing but Texas Longhorn football and the love that I have for them. So until next time, thank you for watching, guys. I love y'all. Have a great Monday. Hook 'em horns.